Metallicus hits a new all-time high for the year. Will it continue? We'll talk about that and more coming up here, but as always, keep my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Boom. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting, so we binge on that Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. Just thank God for that Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Blackrue Investing.
What is up, guys? What's up, crypto warriors? What is up, Blackrue crew? Let's go ahead and put our BTCC QR code right there. If you guys want to do some futures trading, we have 8 videos on the Patreon on futures trading, and you can go to BTCC right there and sign up and get your account. Free USDT if you fund your account there. Definitely check out BTCC. And on the Patreon, we show you how you can take advantage of small moves with futures trading. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. And also another sponsor or affiliate of the channel, DCENT Wallet. We will play that commercial now.
Your crypto deserves the best protection. So why settle for less? DCENT Crypto Wallet isn't just another wallet. It's safe, secure, easy to use, and supports your favorite cryptocurrencies all at the touch of a button. And now with my exclusive link, you'll save $30 on your new wallet. Better security, smarter investing, $30 in your pocket. Click on the link now and secure your better security today.
Like I said, $30 off for one, $99 off for two. One of the ways you can help the channel and help yourself, buy a DCENT wallet. You can store all your favorite cryptos like XCN, XPR, Swift, blockchain, you name it. And one of the fun features they have is you can do swapping inside of the wallet in the app on the phone. I love it. I do it all the time. It's very easy to use. So definitely grab yourself a DCENT wallet. And I see a lot of you guys have been grabbing them, and it really helps the channel. So thank you very, very much for that. So let's get into it today. Metallicus. Let me share the screen here. So let's go to the price first. So over the weekend here, it went up to an all-time high for the year and pulled back. So you can see here I have a marker set at the high for the year. You just get a little closer to that marker. So you can see here, as we zoomed in, it ticked right above the marker. So above its all-time, or above its high for the year, which was 0.00807. Okay. And I'm here to tell you that it will continue. Okay. Why will it continue? Well, Metallicus has a lot going for it, especially Metal Pay here. I'm going to go ahead and remove my Metal Pay login so you guys don't see what's going on there. Let me verify that you still don't. Okay. And let me share this tab. So Metal Pay lending. I really think this Metal Pay lending is why we see Metallicus constantly growing and growing and growing as far as the price goes for its coins. Not only XPR, but also for loan. We see it growing, 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 and growing. So one thing that we want to point out here before we continue with the news here is that this is one of the only places that you can go and earn something for your XRP. So the amount of XRP in this lending platform just continues to grow. You're earning loan token for your XRP over here just for lending it. So you do a lending and they give you a little bit of XRP and they give you a little bit of loan for just depositing it and offering it up for lending. Okay. And then they do that for their own token, XBR, for USDC, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, another one of their coins, Metal Dial, Litecoin, and Tether. And they also allow people to borrow, in which they do different things here where they incentivize borrowing, sometimes to the tune of offering you 20.7, like 27.65% loan. So you kind of quote unquote gain money for loaning. So they're kind of trying to entice people to loan here, to borrow here. So be that as it may, only thing that I use the platform for is deposits. I don't think I'll be doing any borrowing because the deposits, the lending, it's almost like a form of staking to me. Yet you can see with their stats, they do have like some borrowers. They have, of course, lenders like myself, but they make sure that this rate stays balanced with the lenders and the borrowers and how much they're lending out, how much they're giving. I'm sure they have an algorithm that makes that, balance out here. But this is one of the reasons why I think we see metal growing. And the fact, check out the last video we just did on metal here, and we go into depth about a new partnership they have, in which this partnership basically allows them to possibly be able to have traditional markets loan from them through credit unions. Okay, so imagine this 43 million that we have locked in here, and it continues to grow and grow and grow. Imagine how small that's going to be when they actually hook this up to a traditional marketplace and traditional people are loaning here. They don't know that they're using the blockchain platform, but they are, and they're loaning here because this is the best rate. So I'm loving it. Another thing we have here from these guys is I wanted to show you guys that they actually have payment streaming. Okay. I know this is kind of similar to what Metallicus or what ZEBEC does, but understand ZEBEC does this and they're partnered with ADP. So Metal or Metallicus does this through this Metal Pay app. Okay, so through Metal Pay, they're offering streaming payments where you can say, if I can zoom in on this, we're going to share this tab here. And we're going to zoom in. So basically you can set up a stream, and I'm assuming this is through Metal Wallets, because with the Metal Wallet you can use you can use whatever name you put in for your Metal Wallet. So from this random Metal Wallet to another Metal Wallet, you're streaming 100, and apparently that breaks down to this much XBR. And the start time and the end time where they're going to stream this. Okay, so that whole time, I guess they're going to get paid this. I'm assuming too, this is a little bit like, this is just a little test of how it would work, right? Because I think here you want like, okay, what are the things like, how much are they getting paid per hour, right? So I think this is just a little test, but basically they say, as far as their use cases go, that salary streaming, employers can use payment streaming to pay employees in real time, providing financial security and flexibility. I can see this if like certain credit unions are hooked up to Metal X, they might choose to use Metal X to pay their employees in the bank, right? Now, as far as like we know that ADP, as far as ZEBEC goes, ADP is one of the largest, definitely the largest payroll provider in the U.S. So that's something, you know, with WageLink, they're hooked into the largest payroll provider in the U.S. But here with MetalX, you know, Metal is hooked into all these different credit unions, and all these different credit unions may decide to use salary streaming for any, you know, for all of their credit union or any type of business that is connected and does business payments with that credit union. So this could be far-reaching. If you know, if this is something that Metal offers and they hook it up to TradFi, this could be far-reaching. Now, the user doesn't necessarily need to know that the Metal wallet is the thing behind this as giving them real-time payments. There will probably have to be some middle app or something in between it. Who knows? Maybe even, you know, ZEBEC could be the one that's in between this or offering this for Metal, or maybe this can be their own, you know what I mean, this their own technology. Either way, this is great news for Metal, right? And I don't think this impacts ZEBEC that much because, you know, they're partnered with ADP, so they're probably going to be looking for ADP customers that they're going to have do this, and Metal is going to have their own set of customers that'll do this. So they also say content creators can receive continuous income from their supporters. So something like a Patreon, but doing something with Patreon where it's like, okay, if you're a creator I might choose to pay you continuously. You know, maybe that's like a top tier thing or something like that, or maybe I just really like some of the information you give so much that I would do that to you. Like if I had enough money, there's certain creators I would continuously pay, right? You know what I'm saying? Pay, and then microtransactions. Payment streaming is ideal for microtransactions, enabling users to pay for goods, services, and per second or per use basis. This is very interesting as well, because you could probably, you know, what I like, payment stream, microtransact your favorite creator. Like, okay, well, every show you have, I could pay you immediately, like during the show, or you could do this for like, yeah, streaming. Streaming really comes to mind with the microtransactions. Same thing with the content creators. Both of these are both things that I would think about for that. But yeah, also just hourly wages would be one way to do that too. So this streaming payment thing for MetalX is very, very interesting to me. And they also have here where, let me bring up the article here. So, okay, so they hit 101 validators worldwide, strengthening their decentralization and security. We definitely love that. But also, one of the things that Metal did here, which we'll bring up, I think it's on a different page. Let me bring that up. Apologies. I thought I had it pulled up already, but I cannot find it. Okay, maybe it's on Metal Pay's site instead. Just like ZEBEC, they have a few different sites that they have. Okay, so it might be on Metals. Okay, well, this is one thing I also wanted to show you guys. Supports ISO 2002. We know that because they are a FedNow service provider, BSA compliant, private, and public networks. It has them both. Native digital identity. We know they have that in the web auth wallet. This is why they can do loans, right? Built for stable coins. We know that with the metal dollar. They're built for stable coins. And here's web auth wallet right there. Okay, and then we go to Metal blockchain. Okay, here it is. Here it is. So they already have a fiat on ramp with Metal Pay. So like how ZEBEC has a fiat on ramp with ADP, Metallicus has a fiat on ramp with Metal Pay. Okay, so they have their own DeFi platform as well with Metal Pay, with the Metal X platform, and with the WebAuth wallet, they have the off ramp, which has the built-in DID in it. Okay, so in a lot of ways, Metallicus and ZEBEC mirror each other. Okay, so they mirror each other in a lot of ways and on that aspect. But I'm very high on both of them because, again, ZEBEC has its thing with ADP, and Metallicus has its thing with credit unions. Okay, so this is why I think they will continue. And also, Metallicus is starting to get more listings. If I come over here and show you guys, LCX just recently put it up to a vote if they were going to list XPR. Now, I don't know if XPR won the vote yet, but this is good news. This is good news. This a chain like LCX, which is MiCA compliant, wants something like XPR on their blockchain. You know, on their roster of things that they're offering to people. That shows you they're not a scam. They're not some fly-by-night thing. The people over in Liechtenstein, who we know LCX is a World Economic Forum member. So we know XPR is the real deal because LCX said they want to list them. Okay, that really, for me, separates them from the rest. Another thing why I think Metallicus will continue is the Bitcoin domination. Okay, the Bitcoin dominance. Shout out to Rob Mass for this. I know other people talk about it, but I've seen Rob talk about it. Shout out to Rob and Max. We have a Patreon exclusive show we do every Thursday. Shout out to those guys. I call it the Triple Threat Show because yeah, we're triple threats out there, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and look here. So basically, if I bring up the Bitcoin dominance chart here, we'll see that Bitcoin dominance is falling. Okay, it's falling. So honestly, that's good for altcoins. And I was just looking at Grok here because I wanted to do some comparisons from when the market was last bullish. Okay, so what is a good range where we see in the Bitcoin dominance area for it to be altcoin season? Okay, and of course you want to be in your positions before Bitcoin dominance gets to a range where it's alt season. So you want to be prepared before that, right? But we're looking to see where is that range. Let me bring that up. So the range right now, like you saw, was like 60. And then historical context, it gives us during the 2017 bull run, Bitcoin dominance fell to 37%. In 2021, it fell to around 40 to 45. So if we can get around 50 to 45, and on some charts they say we're at 60, on some charts it says we're at 55. So you can see here, CoinMarketCap says about 61, 60, Gate 60, BitGet 60, CoinStax 58, CoinLedger 56. I'm thinking if we can get to the low 50s, high 40s, alt season will be in effect. And that's where we're headed. As you can see, the price of Ethereum just keeps increasing and increasing. Bitcoin also went up as well. So, it's trying to keep its dominance a bit. But, I think alt season is around the corner. So with that, I think we see XPR and the whole ecosystem loan, we see them continue. Okay. So let's just recap and review the tokens on their system. Because I know somebody last video I did, they were like, hey, you didn't mention XPR. You didn't mention XPR. And at the end of the video, I mentioned all of them. So loan token, which is literally went parabolic. It has. It's gone from 0006 to double 0.00229. Now it might sneak back down here to the triple zeros again. It may not, because it's literally parabolic. And you can thank the Genius Act for all of this, right? Which made lending protocols okay to use. Okay, as long as you have them properly backed by stablecoins. So thank Donald Trump for that. He is ever so slowly meeting his promise with cryptocurrency. Like love him or hate him, he's meeting the promise with cryptocurrency. If we go ahead and look here at XPR now. Wait, there we go. Loan protocol. Here we go. I always keep forgetting to switch over. Forgive me, guys. Here's loan protocol. Like I said, it went literally parabolic from triple zeros to 0022. I do expect this to continue too, but we just might get a time where it slips back to the triple zeros, and you better load up then. But yeah, you can thank the Genius Act for this. We also have XPR, which we were looking at earlier. Its price see here, like almost ticked up to 6 cents actually, 8 to 6 cents. And it's heading back up. With this supply, I really think we can get to 33 cents here. It's not a big supply like XRP. Most of this, the circulating supply is, most of the total supply is circulating. So I really think there's an opportunity, a chance here that we get to 33 cents before this year is over with. Then let's look at metal and look at the other one, the other metal, the metal dial token. So here's metal, 0.4448. You can see here, went from 9 cents all the way up to 44 cents. That's something like what, a 36x or more? I'm sorry, 36 is how much it went up. It went up like a 4x or more, from 9 to 44, almost 45. So yeah, it's about 4x. And then metal Dow, that one has not moved as much. it's just chilling on the year. In fact, it's kind of down on the year. But if you made it to the end, let me know what you guys think about metal. Please put metal in the comments and let me know. That'll let me know that you got to the end. How much metal are you holding? Are you thinking it can continue? What's the high you think metal can get to? I'll be happy and curious to see what you guys say. What do you guys think of metal blockchain? Yeah. Thank you guys so much, and I'm out. Peace.